Hello once again, everyone. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps. We are going to do a voiceover of the continuous DC pony, the video that lost most of its audio. One of the many that I did last weekend that had some audio issues. So we're going to do a voiceover of the continuous DC pony, courtesy of Waylon at Waylon's Way Craps. No line bets on this one. And we're going to go for 10 shooters. There's the stars of our show, one red and one green. 10 shooters getting set up in the cum bar over there, the spare cum bar. And we're ready to go. We're going to wait for the shooter to catch a point. It's a 5, 3, 2, 5. I'll make sure that the sound is on for this one, and it is very good. 100 in the DC, right off the rip. We don't waste any time. Dice are out. That's a 7. That's a .7 out. That doesn't help our cause any. We lose a shooter. And here they come. Dice are out. 5, 1, 6. That's going to land on a 5. 5, 1, 6 will be the call. We'll try the 6 again for the point, and we're not going to ladder up just yet. 100 in the DC. We'll give it a try. See what happens. 6, 2, 8. We have a don't point. Easy 8. And now it's just $25 in the cum for the rest of the roll. Dice are out, and that's a 7. Quick. 5, 2, 7. That's a winner in every place, though. We'll get paid 100 on the DC and 25 in the cum. Not too bad to take. Dice are out soon here. We'll get moving again. We got to take that point back. Yep, there we go. We're down 2 shooters already. Dice are out. That's a hard 4. Ballerina roll. Points 4. 100 into the DC, and away we go. Dice are out. 9. Nina 9. 5, 4, 9. Point is 9. Well, a don't point is 9. Into the cum we go. $25 continuous cum bets from here on in. Dice are out. 6 easy. 1, 5, 6. Mixer. And that's basically all we do. Now we're going to try to go in the field. What we're going to try to do is get the field to cover our cum bets. We traded in all the red chips there for 100 red chips for 20 red chips for 4 greens. And here we go. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. That's not going to help. That's going to cost us a field bet. We'll try it again. $25 coming field. Dice are out. When it gets working, it's good. 3, 1, 4. That's the point. We really don't care, but that's going to go up, and the field will pay for our next cum bet once the dice come on. Everything on the board is working. We have contract bets on the cum bets, and we're going to hit the point. We're going to hit our don't point. 6, 3, 9. That's going to cost us 100. 100 back in the DC. We'll try again. Hold our breath, and it's a 7, of course. 5, 2, 7. Everything on the board will clear. Some days you just can't win, folks. You know how it is. We're gonna wait for a point first. Dice are out. Minus a shooter. There we go. 5, 3, 8. An easy 8. Points an 8. And we're gonna again, another point where I think we put the headset down to take care of something and then forgot to turn the mic back on, so we didn't have any sound for most of this video, and it was actually a pretty good video. Originally it was titled Strong and Silent because most of the video was silent, so forgot to turn it back on. We're going to go 200 in the DC now and ladder up. It'll be $250 cum bets. Dice are out. 5, 2, 7. Can't win them all. 0.7 out. And the puck didn't want to go back in the DC. We're gonna have to trade in here once we get a point. Oh, we're going to take in some profits. We actually took $1,000 out of profit. Three, four, five. There we go. And now we're going to have some additional bullets to put into the DC here because we're going to have to ladder up. And we can't do it yet because we are, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. That's better. You can't go in the DC on a come out. Dice are out. 617. Get that out of your system now, shooter. 437, or a different version of the 7. We'd have been getting eaten alive on the don't pass. I think we just went off the table. That's good. We'll get rid of that momentum of 7s there. Dice are out. 4 the hard way. 4, 2, 2, 4 ballerina roll. Now 200 or maybe 300. That might be a $300 DC bet. Dice are out. It's a 5 FIVA. Yep, a $300. So we're going to do 75 into the come, I believe. Because that was 2 ladders. We're going up the ladder twice here. It should be a $75 come bet. Yep, no, 100. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, we're putting some red chips back in there for some reason. Oh, okay. Well, because it was 25, so we're gonna do 60. $60 come bet. 617. There we go. That actually wasn't bad. That 0.7 out will actually yield a fruitful harvest. We'll get 300 on top and we'll get 60 in the come. So not bad. We'll start winning some of it back. And that's 200. So everything can come back. I don't know why I decided to make $60 on that. Anyway, who knows? Can't go in there yet. We got to wait for a point. Dice are out. Let's catch a point. It's an 8. 628. Now we'll go in the DC. That will be a $200 DC bet. Here they come. 4 hard. 2-2 ballerina roll. Once again, 2 times here. And for some reason, we're doing $60 in the come. I can't say I know why the extra 10 is in there. It should be 50. There we go. That's better. Thankfully, that didn't end up costing us too much. 336. Hard 6. That's a $50 come bet. Going to the 6. Restock it. Dice are out. 10, the hard, easy way. 10, 6, 4, 10. That'll go travel up to the 10. Continuing on, dice are out. 6, 5, yo will pay the come on that yo bet. On the yo roll, rather. That's good for 50. Dice are out. 5, FIVA 5. The 5 are race car driver. We like race cars. Oh, yes, we do. $50 on the come. Here we go. The dice are out. It's a 7. 7 out. 4 tray line away. Don'ts to pay. We'll pay the come too. 50 in the come. 200 on top. Got a nice little stack of black chips there. I would hope we do because we got eaten alive earlier. We need to make it up. So strategy's doing what it does best. It's actually coming back good. There's a 7. Let's get that out now. 527. No money at risk yet. Bert and Ernie, the square pair. 448. That'll be our point. And 200 into the DC. Still on the upward ladder here, still trying to make back what we gave to the casino, and we're going to buckshot the point. That's going to be good if you're on the pass line. We don't care, though. We're working the 8 here on the come out. That's 2 craps. I could have used that a roll ago when we were on the DC. Dice are out. Here we go. It's a 12. The box cars. The bums the light on the Friday night. Here we go. 415 FIVA. Points of 5. And now we go into the come for 50. continuous now through the remainder of the roll until something happens that makes us stop. There's a 6, 5, 1, 6 mixer. That one's good. We'll put the 50 up on the 6 and put another $50 back in the cum. Dice are out, and it's a 9. Nina, 45. 50 back in the cum. Let's continue on. Dice are out. And it's a 5. Viva 5. We don't care. That's a point hit, but we're not on the don't pass, so life is good. We can't go in the cum right now. That's a 325. Pay that cum bet. 325 back on the 5 for the point. We'll get $50 for that. Thank you very much. Dice are out. Here we go. 6-5 yo. Pay the cum. 6-5 yo. 11. Dice are out. And it's box cars. That'll cost us 50. That's a craps number on a cum. That doesn't work. And we're going to go back in the field for 50. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. 7 out. Everything on. Actually, we're going to win that one. We'll win 200 on top and lose the $50 to the 2 cum bets there on the box numbers. So 200 there. 50 there. Very nice. We've come back $300 richer. And 4 shooters left. Dice are out. No, 3 shooters left. My error. 3 shooters left. Here they come. 6-2 easy 8. Point is 8. 200 into the DC. Here come the dice. We've hold our breath. 5-3-8. Rolled the point. But we're not on the don't pass, thankfully. We got to roll it again in order to lose on it. So dice are out. 6-3-9. We should have been in the cum. We're going to be in the cum now. All right, got it. Dice are going to be out here shortly. We got 50 and 50. Cum and field. Dice are out. 6-5 yo. That's a winner in both places. Very nice. A winner on the cum, winner in the field. We'll just take it back to the rack, Jack. Thank you very much. Dice are out. Here we go. 5-5 puppy paws. We're going to get some funding for our next cum bet, and it's not going to come from our rack. There we go. Dice are out. We got a cum bet on the 10. 6-3-9. That's the point. We will bring the cum bet up to the 9 and pay 50, and we're out of the field on the cum out. Dice are out, and it's a yo. Frontline winner, yo 11. 6-3-9. We got a cum bet on that 9, so that's going to reap some dividends. We'll take the win and put it back on the field. Dice are out. Here we go. 4 tray, time to pay. That's going to, the field will lose, the cum bet will win, and we'll win 200 on the DC. That's going to come back down into the DC and get paid. Back to the rack, Jack. 2 shooters to go. And we're going to catch a point first before we throw some money out there. 5-4-9. Nina and 9 are wine and diner. $200 still in the DC. We may as well not stop it now. Here we go. 5-1-6 mixer. An easy 6. That's going to go behind the 6, and we're going to do 50 in the cum, 50 in the field. And the dice are out. 4-2-6. That's no bueno. We're going to lose 200 on that one. The field's going to lose, and the cum bet's going to travel up. Back to 100 now in the DC, because we're definitely did some good stuff there, and we made it. That's a 2-1-3 craps. That's a winner. Winner, winner on the don't come. Dice are out. 3-1-4, easy 4. No 4 will be our bet. 25 in the come, not going to go in the field. Okay, dice are out, and too bad we didn't. 5-4-9, that's the point. That'll reset. That'll come back in behind the 9, or in front of the 9, inside the 9, as the case may be. Hard 10. 5-5 puppy paws. Point is 10. And there we go. Come and field. $25 a piece. Dice are out. Here we go. Looking to hit that 6. That'd be nice. 6-3-9. That'll work. 6-3-9 will pay the field, and we'll get paid upstairs. That'll be off and on for 25. And we paid from the rack. We don't pay from the rack. We pay from the bank. There we go. That's better. Much better. Dice are out. Here we go. 4 tray line away. That didn't take long. The field loses. The come bets lose. We win the bet that's in the come bar, and the don't wins. So not bad. Not bad at all. Final shooter coming up. One blue chip remains, so we got one shooter left, looking for a point. 3-2-5 to Fever 5. All right, 100 into the DC. See what happens. Dice are out. 6-3-9, Nina 9. That one's going to go to the 9, go behind the 9, and now we'll go in the coming field for 25. Dice are out. 6-3-9, not good. 6-3-9, we'll lose the don't. We'll get paid 100 there. We should have paid the field. Are we going to pay the field? Are we going to move the come up and pay the field? We paid the field from our rack. And we caught it. Oh, we didn't catch it. We cheated ourselves out of 25 bucks. 4-3-7, that's a 0.7 out. So everything can come back, and we should be $25 richer than we actually are, but we seem to have a propensity for paying the winnings out of our rack rather than paying for them out of Joe Casino. Joe Casino should be doing that. And of course, if we had a dealer, that wouldn't happen. But when you're the dealer and the player, every now and then, you get caught up on things. I still think we're doing pretty good here. That stack of black chips is $2,000. So, and we had an extra $1,000 come in midway through. So I think that right there. No, hold on, we got to get that, and that'll, okay, very good. That's going to make 2,000, I think. So, yep. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I'm not quite sure what I just did there. I did not bring another $100 back. You tell it might have been a long day at that point. There we go. There's 1,000. So there's the $1,000 marker. We'll pay our profit rack back. Amazing all the stuff you catch when you do these voiceovers. All right. 5, 1, 3, 4, 5. There's our $1,000 bankroll. We're actually cheated ourselves out of $125, but it is what it is. Got to pay attention. There's 200, and we got 100 there. There it is. So that'll be 300. And 10. $310 after all is said and done, after we had to take 1,000 midway through to keep us afloat. So definitely not bad at all here with the continuous DC Pony and threw a couple of come and field bets in there too. Technically, we could throw the field in there. We might want to do that for this week's rollouts and consistently roll in the field. So we'll see what happens. All right, folks. That's the voiceover for this one. And again, I do appreciate you checking this out. Apologies for the initial mess up with the lack of audio. So hopefully this will do. Until the next time, as always, Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Remember, when we go to the casino, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Perfect timing there. Until the next time, be well, stay safe, and as always, every trip to that craps table, may those dice gods be forever in your favor.